Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna start recording. Hopefully the sound comes out okay. Thank you guys for joining me. My notes are all on my phone, which are recording the vertical right now. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it because I'm completely new to this, and that's okay. So just to start off, I'm building an Optimus Prime Lego today. I know it's old news, and that's okay because I'm not here trying to do the latest and greatest Lego or whatever. I'm not trying to sell you a bunch of stuff that I don't really care about or that's given to me for free. I just want to make YouTube videos, and so I'm testing this out. As you can see, it's a faceless YouTube video, and I'm not showing my face not for any particular reason. Shy, my work. I don't want to show my face because of my work, and yeah. Anyways, my name's Paul, and I'm glad you guys joined me. If you're watching, thank you for watching. To start off, I'm a big Transformers fan. Grew up in the 80s. This is not the original. This is a commemorative edition. It was a reissue that was exclusive to Toys R Us, which I don't even know if it's still in business anymore. But it's a really cool commemorative reissue. It's not mint in box. I have taken it out of the box, but then I don't want it to get messed up and dusty or anything like that, so I put it back away into the box and I display it. Also, I have this reissue as well. This is the Optimus Prime reissue that I got from Toys R Us. I actually bought 4 of these things, and I remember I think I sold 2 of them, and I might have given one of them to my younger brother. But this is the Optimus Prime reissue that was purchased at Toys R Us a long time ago. And Transformers has since gone on to make multiple different editions. I don't know. I'm not a Transformers expert. I'm not a Transformers toy collecting expert. I just grew up with it and I love it. But this is the Optimus Prime Lego. This was, I think, the first Lego Transformer. It's been out for quite a few years now, and I purchased it, or my wife purchased it for me a few years ago, at least 2-3 years ago. And so, yeah, I'm gonna build it today because I've been not holding off to build it for this particular channel or anything. This is not a channel that I actually don't even know what I'm doing. So anyways, here we're gonna, I guess, unbox it and build it. So hopefully I don't mess anything up on camera, but yeah, it's a really cool box. I don't know if I want to get rid of it. Also trying not to hoard. So I'm doing this YouTube channel because I own a lot of equipment, and for my work, and I don't want to use it just for my work. I want to yeah, I'm not going to keep this box, but drop one there. As you can see, we've got the wheels. So this is what's really different from when I was growing up playing with Lego, is now they number the bags. I don't remember them doing that before, but that's kind of cool, kind of not cool. I don't love that because, you kind of want to, it's like a puzzle, right? Imagine if they numbered puzzles and you knew exactly how to build the puzzle. So I remember as a kid, they came in clear bags, and you kind of had to find the pieces yourself, and it was sort of like a mini puzzle / treasure hunt. But that's the way things are now, and so yeah. So I'm just going to build this thing and record it and talk while I'm building it. Let's see here. So we've got, this looks like the instruction manual. I kind of want to do long form because Again, I don't want to edit a bunch of stuff, and if I have to sit there and edit a bunch of stuff, I'm going to end up not making the YouTube video. I'm not going to record it or I'm not going to edit it because it's just going to take a long time. Let's get this knife out of the way. So here are the stickers. And keep in mind, I'm completely new to this. Autobot symbol. This is really cool for me. Very nostalgic. I'm not going to beat you guys over the head with information that you've already seen on tons of channels that did this when it first came out, put this together when it first came out. Again, I'm just doing this because I enjoy building Lego and I want to start a YouTube channel. I didn't want to sit there and figure out what my niche was or any of that crap. I just enjoy Lego. I enjoy Transformers. I have equipment that I can film with, and so I want to film it and share it with you guys and figure out the channel as I go. The idea, though, is to just talk about life. Like, it's sort of like a vlogging situation, but I'm 45 years old now. I grew up with Transformers in the 80s, like I probably already said a million times. And I want to share my life experience. Also kind of want to do this for my own sake. And yeah, people are going to script their things, and that's fine. I'm not scripted, as you can tell. But yeah. So Legos have changed quite a bit since I've grown up. And I fell off of it. Part of it is because it's so expensive. And so, I couldn't afford it. Second of all, I kind of grew jaded about Lego because I felt like a lot of pieces started to become very specific for very specific things. So they became kind of one-use items, right? Like if the cockpit of a plane was only able to be used for a plane, not the cockpit, the nose of a plane. Then if I remember correctly, the windshields were built into it, and I didn't like that. Anyway, here's bag number 1. And we're going to build long form. Hopefully, I can, the camera doesn't run out of batteries or memory. I'm just throwing this straight into the ground right now, onto the ground. So yeah, I'm also trying to keep the instruction manual in good shape because I'm kind of weird like that. I like things to stay in good condition, and that's something I'm working on. You can't expect things to stay perfect forever. Plus, when things are beat up a little bit, it gives it character. So I watched Transformers from when I was 5 or 6 years old. I'm going to get dinged because I'm not a Transformers expert or anything like that. I just grew up as a fan, and Transformers was something I really enjoyed. I thought it was cool. I'm into cars even to this day, and I think I can attribute that to the Autobots. I'm a big car guy. I'm not a car collector or anything like that. I just enjoy cars. I think they're a really great invention. Obviously, it changed the world and all that junk, but I just enjoy cars. I enjoy driving. A lot of people I know nowadays are looking forward to driverless cars. Me, not so much. I want to drive. I enjoy driving. I don't mind sitting in traffic. Yeah, I really just like to drive. And when we take road trips with people, I always offer to drive the entire way because it's just, it's one of those things that I think obviously changed the history of the world, but I just enjoy doing it. I feel safer too, if I'm being perfectly honest. I trust my own driving. I kind of get scared when I'm putting my life in the hands of someone else. And so I drive myself. Anywhere. Okay. This is kind of difficult, building Lego and talking at the same time. But it's pretty cool. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a section at a time or something like that. I don't know. Let's see here. What do they want me to do here? This is going to be like this. Ah, okay, I see. Man, if they had Lego Transformers back then when I was playing with Transformers and playing with Lego, I don't know. I feel like my life trajectory would be completely different. But who knows? Like I said, there's going to be a lot of rambling and talking about stuff that come to my mind. And hopefully you enjoy the content, long-form content here. It's not something I'm trying to rush, you know. I'm just trying to build stuff that I like building, doing, and hopefully you guys join me for the ride. You know, I understand that not everybody can afford Lego. This stuff is expensive, man. I actually, the reason why I have this set is because, like I said, my wife bought it for me. I had looked at it when it first came out, and I wanted it so bad, but I didn't think it was the responsible thing to do, and so I chose not to buy it. And my lovely wife, Maggie, was super sweet and surprised me with it and purchased it for me. And that shows me, you know, sometimes you just gotta follow your heart and just do what you want to do. And so she's super supportive of my nerdiness, and it shows me that we have a great relationship. Excuse me. And that I can be myself with her, and she loves me for me, and I wish that for everybody in their personal relationships. I know not everybody gets to have that. Let's see here. What do they want me to do? Looks like this clips here. Okay. I'm guessing. Let's see if the instructions even show what it is nowadays, but okay, yeah. So they show now. You can see bag 1, 2, and 3 form this portion, like the torso of Optimus Prime and his thighs, I guess. That's kind of cool. Very different from how I remember Legos were for me, but I digress. Okay, now to build the left side of this, if you can see here. And I also said I'm trying to get some ASMR, but I haven't been putting the Lego right up to the microphone. So perhaps you guys aren't getting any ASMR. So I'm going to start trying to do that. You know what? Screw it. I'm kind of worried, like, oh, okay, the microphone's going to be in the shot. People are going to hate that, but whatever, man. Excuse me. This is my channel. I can do whatever I want. And, you know, I'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to ramble a lot, guys, until I get my thoughts figured out and I figure out what I want to do with the channel. But essentially, my goal here is to build Legos, or Lego. Not just Transformers, but things that I like. I've been really wanting to get the Back to the Future DeLorean, and I'm thinking about just doing it, but that thing's $200, and that's not cheap. That is not cheap at all. And I also want to get Bumblebee. I don't have Bumblebee. I have Soundwave and Optimus Prime. And I have an F1 Speed Champions Lego set It's tiny. I got it from Costco. That I do want to build on this channel as well. I'm a big motorsports fan. And yeah, you know, there's this thing that I feel like people feel like they need to niche down. And maybe eventually I do, right? But at the moment, I'm just having fun and just recording, and who knows where this goes? Who knows what I'm going to do with this? And that's okay. Maybe it'll go nowhere. Maybe nothing will happen with it, but I'm doing it. Okay. Let's see here. Next. This. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'm figuring this out as I go, like I said. I'll do section by section. Maybe I'll do bags 1, 2, and 3 first for the first video and release that, because otherwise this is going to be super long, and I don't think people are going to sit with me for however long it's going to take to build this thing. Man, my nephew would love this. Oh, ultimately the goal, I told you I'm all over the place. I think I definitely have ADHD, not diagnosed or anything like that. But ultimately, what would really be cool is to get this channel to the point where if Lego were to send me free sets, I would still purchase that set and donate one set to a child somewhere who doesn't have the ability to get Lego, or maybe they're from a family that can't afford it. And so if I'm getting stuff for free from Lego or from whoever, I can donate it to a kid in need, a family in need. And ultimately, that's what would be really cool for me to be able to do this. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you know, my thing is, a thing that bugs me, and there's no offense to anybody out there, is channels that are just trying to sell stuff to people. And I'm not a minimalist by any stretch of the imagination, but I try to live simply. And so a lot of these channels that I've gone to, they're just trying to sell you stuff all the time, because whether they get a kickback from it or they're really true fans, and that's all fine, but I can't afford that, and I don't want to. I don't have the space for it in my place, and so I just want to purchase sets myself, so that you guys understand that I'm not trying to do this to just sell a ton of stuff to people. That's definitely not what I want. Another point of this channel is I'm trying to encourage people. It doesn't have to be Lego. It doesn't have to be Transformer. It could be whether you like knitting, or you like building model cars or model airplanes, or if you like Barbie or My Little Pony, or if you like whatever it is you like to do at whatever age you are, you can do it, and it'll help you. It'll help ground you. It'll help bring peace to your life. And if you can find a partner like I have in my wife Maggie, who supports that, then that only helps to, ooh, that's my stomach growling. It only helps to make your life instead of living for someone else. I try to tell people all the time, don't live for other people. That's just going to drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing things just to make your partner happy, only, you know, at this cost of your own sanity, then it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, well, you're not being creative. You're not really, you're just building something that somebody designed. So what? If this is what brings you joy, allow it to bring you joy. Don't let other people dictate what can bring you joy and what doesn't bring you joy. You know what I mean? Like, do you. Who cares what everybody else thinks? Who cares if Everybody else thinks you're a freaking nerd or whatever. Who cares? Just have fun for you. And that's the whole thing too, is, again, rambling, stomach growling. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I had my coffee. I ain't on this channel listening to you drink your coffee, man. But what I wanted to say was, who cares if people think you're a nerd? You know? Here's the thing that has always been on my mind. Like, growing up, people who were comic book, quote-unquote, nerds, those are the guys and girls who got picked on for liking comic books, right? But nowadays, Marvel movies are made for everybody. So a lot of these people who were quote-unquote cool back when comic books weren't cool can now suddenly nerd out, right? And why is it now suddenly okay for these people who didn't think comic books were cool then, I just spit on the table, comic books weren't cool then, are now suddenly, bringing out the nerds in themselves? Because being nerdy has always been cool. It's just that the world is slowly, finally realizing that. And what am I trying to say here? My point is, don't do things, or don't not be nerdy because other people don't think it's cool or whatever, right? Do you. Be a nerd. Commit to being a nerd. My wife and I went to Comic-Con for the first time this past year. It was great. It was awesome. But back in the day, that used to be a thing where it's like, oh, it's only for nerds, Who cares? If you live and be your true, authentic self, you're going to be happier than most people who are cool. Because a lot of times, man, these people who are cool, they're just repressing what it is they really want to do, or they're trying to live their lives for other people, and they're miserable. And if they're not miserable, they're being miserable to other people, and that's also not cool. So, yeah, that's my life advice at the moment. So I see why a lot of YouTubers speed this stuff up, but I'm going all in with the long form, yipping and a yapping, because maybe this is a form of therapy in and of itself, right? Getting to talk, getting to share what it is that I like to do with folks out there, and maybe this is something that not everybody can do. So hopefully you watch the video and it's something that you find reprieve in. You're like, well, I can't afford or have the space to buy a Lego Optimus Prime right now, but Paul does, and I'm going to hang out with him for a little bit and live vicariously through him. And I was saying how you're not treasure hunting for stuff, but I'm treasure hunting right now. And yeah. Anyways, and sometimes that's a whole nother thing too, is sometimes there'll just be long moments of silence in the video. And that's okay too. Embrace silence, y'all. Embrace silence. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's see here. I hope. Kind of underestimated talking and building Lego at the same time. Yeah, so so far, if you're enjoying the content, please hit like, subscribe down below. If not, go ahead and leave a comment that you don't like it too. That's fine. Okay, now onto this piece, these little hooks that are right next to the microphone right here. So 2 of these, it goes here and here, and then these little gray square pieces go here. Man, I should really consider eating breakfast before filming. That's a thing too, is like, what if you're missing items? Like, what do you do? Then you're kind of screwed, right? Because I don't see a square, single, gray piece. That's another thing too, is I might be saying the names of these pieces wrong, and I'm gonna get beaten up by Lego fanatics. But again, you guys, it's not about being perfect. I'm not a Lego expert. There are plenty of YouTube channels that do that, which are great, and I watch them and I enjoy them. Let's see. So here's the thing. Is it all bags? Or is this just bag 1 for now? Yeah, this is just bag 1, so it's missing. Because then I don't open bag 2 until later. Uh-oh. Well, there I go dropping one. Maybe that's what happened. Actually, you know what's funny is I still have my Legos from when I was a kid at my parents' house. It's like I got rid of a lot of things. I even got rid of my Transformers. I didn't have a lot, but any Transformers I had, I got rid of them as I got older. But my Lego were the one of the few things that I didn't get rid of as a kid or as an adult. Okay, so we've hit a snag in the first video, which is fine. I'm missing this single piece here. You see, I thought maybe I dropped it on the ground, but I looked all around and I didn't see it, and that's okay. The point is, I started the channel, I started the video, and we'll go from there. Plus, I got this, like I said, 3 years ago, and so I'm not going to be able to reach out to Lego and be like, hey guys, I opened a Lego that my wife bought 3 years ago, and can you send me this piece? No, they're not going to do that. Some good news. This is actually same day of filming. In case you ever come upon a Lego set that's missing something, they made it really easy. They didn't even ask for proof of purchase, which is pretty crazy to me. But essentially, you go in and you type in the set number, and then in the back of the manual, there's like a codex of parts that come with the set. There's a piece number, you put it in, and then they're going to ship it to you. Downside is it takes about 11 to 13 weeks for the piece to be sent to you, but I realized that there's 8 of those pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those single pieces from bag number 7. I'm going to steal one of those single 1x1 pieces from set number 7, or bag number 7, so that I can continue with this. I hate to do that, but the show must go on. Okay, so problem solved there, and we will continue. So anyways, this is going to be a lot of rambling, like I've already said, because this is all new to me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to do it. And nothing's going to stop me. Or I'm going to do it. Finish it, no matter the cost. That's from the movie, for those of you who don't know. Okay. Hopefully we don't run into the same problem again, and nothing else will be missing. But I'm going to bring the instruction manual a little bit closer here. And, okay. Luckily it's just one of these, because I thought it was missing again. So here we go. Here we go. Yes, that goes there. And these two pieces go here. Great. Let's continue. If you've continued watching, thank you for staying. You are appreciated. Yeah, I've watched a lot of YouTube channels. You know, there are folks who what is it telling me to do here? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Pay attention, Paul. Okay, two of those. That goes here. And then two of these. Watch. That, I'm hoping that gray piece just, that's one by one piece appears suddenly, or maybe I'll step on it. But I did look. I looked all over and didn't see it anywhere. I'm guessing this is for the arm. For Optimus's arm. Okay. There we go. And again, this goes here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is what I've got so far. And then we're going to do the other side now. So, 2x3 is what I'm guessing it's called. I'm going to get reamed by hardcore Lego fans, but that's okay. Yeah, so if I get around and I'm able to put a link down below if you want to buy the Optimus Prime, great. I think I get a percentage of the sale. If you don't want to buy it from that link, that's fine too. I'm not trying to force people or convince people to buy anything from me. It does help the channel. That would be appreciated, but if not, no worries. This is a self-admitted thing. I'm a terrible salesman because I hate feeling like I'm trying to rip people off or anything like that. I always tell people the truth about what I think of an item. Even if I work for the company, I'm supposed to be selling the item. If I don't like it, I'm going to say I don't like it. I've been in sales before, and I remember selling motorcycle exhaust systems. And people will come up, and I just tell them, hey, our competitor, this is better because of this. Ours is better because of this. You know, at the end of the day, you go with what you want. You know, I never want people leaving and then saying, oh, that guy, feeling like that guy Paul ripped me off. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. This is more for myself. It's for my own selfish reasons, which is to have fun, make YouTube videos, and feel like I'm, you know, doing something creative. And if you want to join in for the ride, great. And if you want to support the channel, great. If you don't, great. No worries. Yeah, I really want to build a community here of positive videos, positive YouTube videos. Stay away from the negativity as much as possible. And, yeah, oh, this is a different piece, because normally these little pieces here, I don't know if you can see this, but they would have the little legs sticking out, so this is a new piece to me that I don't recognize. Just open this up. Bada bing. Yeah, you know, another thing about YouTube is, like, I don't want to make these videos that are highly, crazily edited. They're really cool to watch, and more power to the people who do that. But I don't know. I don't want to do that. I want to try to give it to you as raw as possible. Obviously, there was the moment where I was missing the 1x1, so it'll jump because I'm not going to show you guys me looking on the floor. I'm trying not to show my face on this faceless YouTube channel, so when I accidentally show my face, I'll edit that out so people don't have to see my face. But other than that, I want this to be super... Oh, it's not. Okay, let's see here. Now, if another piece ends up missing, then I don't know. And I'm guessing this channel was not meant to be. And that's okay too. Where do you want this? Looks like right here. Would you believe it? I still have my Lego instruction manuals from the 80s. It's sitting at my parents' house, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a build or a video too where I go through, and unfortunately they're all, a lot of it is mixed in together, so that's going to be a literal treasure hunt. So I'm thinking about doing something where I dump all my old Legos and then build per the instructions and have to sift through all my old Lego and do that and do a long form version of that. Okay, so for the moment, set this aside, put it here so you guys can see it still. I'm going to build this next piece here. And these look like the clear pieces, or translucent, clear, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, heck yeah. This is gonna be his chest, where the matrix goes. That covers up the matrix of leadership. Yeah, man, I'm probably gonna piss off some Transformers fans here, but I grew up watching Transformers the movie. My best friend and I have watched it over and over and over. And as a kid, I loved it. But then, whoops, I'm jumping ahead here. But then what happened was, as I got older, I'll see. This is what kills me, right? Is that I just showed you the black piece, two separate pieces that combine. But here it's just one piece. Maybe they're different sizes or whatever, but what's the point of doing the two separate black ones when you could have just made a black one like this? And so I don't know. That's just me being an old head. Complain about stuff. If I am having complaints about that, why don't I go work for Lego? Shut up. Yeah, it looks like it's smaller, that's why. Okay, cool. And this goes on like this. So this is kind of cool. You can see kind of like the silvery part of Optimus Prime. Yeah. Heck yeah. And then what? Ah, I see. Cool. So this goes into this swiveling part right here. I'm busy talking and not paying attention. Sick. So this goes on here like this. So this is where the matrix goes. And it looks to me like there's going to be the matrix. I forget. I watched so many build videos of this, and I forget, but obviously these two handles here are going to be holding these two clips right here, so you can have something to clip the matrix onto. That's cool. I want to make sure these pieces are straight. Can't have Optimas Prime looking all janky. Yeah. So comment down below about your experience with Transformers or Lego. I'd love to hear about it. What I find really cool in this day and age with YouTube is that you can find a community of people. Growing up, it was my best friend and I. Like, we were the Transformers and or the Transformers fans. He wasn't as much into Lego as I was, but I loved it. And you know, I'm sure there were other kids in the school that loved Lego just as much as I did, and Transformers just like as much as I did. But you know, people eventually grow out of it because life happens, right? And so the cool thing about YouTube nowadays is for the people who continue to love Lego, to continue to love Transformers, you know, hopefully we can build this community on here and find like-minded people and yeah, and hang out together virtually. Make sure this is straight. And yeah, that's the beauty of YouTube. And you could find your tribe. Or maybe, hopefully, what I hope with this is to motivate people who have forgotten their love for Lego, or maybe think it's only for their kids now, to jump back into it. I don't have kids, and that's okay. I'm still going to continue to love Lego till the day I die. And so I hope to share that with a community of really cool people and motivate you guys to get back into it. Or to, like I said, it doesn't have to be Lego. My point is, whatever it is you like to do and you feel like you shouldn't, you should. You totally should. I give you permission. So there we go. Here's Optimus's chest. Come on. There we go. Boom. Till all are one. You're probably going to hear this multiple times once the matrix actually gets put into there. Alright. So see, look at all these extra pieces. So did I do something wrong? Is that why my piece is missing? I want to take a look back then, because I don't think I've used any of these blue pieces. So, and it's kind of hard to see because some of the drawings are a little too small. So let's see. Maybe I screwed up and I might have to take this back apart. So that's gray. Those are all gray. Yeah. So is the piece right there that I'm missing blue? Oh, I think it is blue. It is. I wasn't missing the piece after all. Sorry, Lego. I screwed up. So now I gotta take this all apart. See? So I might edit this out. What a goofball. Dang. So this piece, I see. It wasn't a 1x1 gray. It was a 1x1 translucent blue. Ugh. I apologize, Lego. I apologize, bro. So let's see. Is that right? Uh-huh. And do that right. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Not all is lost. Man, that's like right there in the instruction. It looks gray, but then when you look at it, it's actually translucent blue. Dang it. Sorry, Lego. That's on me. That's my bad. But if anything, that really shows how cool Lego is, that they were willing to send out this piece, no questions asked. They just asked me what set, and bada bing, they sent it out. So that's definitely on me. But it shows how cool Lego is to trust someone. I mean, I guess you wouldn't go through the trouble of, like, if you're just trying to get one piece, like if you're like missing everything, then that becomes a problem. Okay, cool. So I wasn't missing a piece after all. So I get to return this to bag number 7. I was gonna say, I've never, in all the years that I've played with Lego, I've never received a set that was missing something. So then see here, we got all these extra pieces. I was gonna say, there's always extra pieces as opposed to not enough pieces. Cool. So this is bag number 1 done, and it's time to move on to bag number 2. Okay. ASMR. I had no idea what ASMR was until recently. Or not recently, within a few years, but okay. Ooh, what would be cool too is eventually if I get a top-down camera shot. I know all the Lego builders already all do all that stuff, but this is more just for me. Also, it's like a cool way to learn to edit and, you know. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. I hope some of you guys also have ADD like me. ADHD. Not diagnosed, so please don't skewer me. Okay. God. Legos are cool, man. I love I just love the shininess of them when they're brand new. They look so cool. I had some really cool sets, and I probably won't go into what I had. That way you guys can see if I get around to making a video about what I used to have and put together. I know, okay, screw it, I'll just say it. I had the pirate ship. Whoops, I had the pirate ship, the big pirate ship. I actually already rebuilt that, so maybe I'll just take a look at it and work on it and maybe update it, because I know like some of the strings that I had were maybe missing. Anyway, yeah, but I had Lego castle sets from the 80s. Things like that, man. Like stuff like that is really cool to me, and I'm really glad I hung on to them. Because there was recently that Lego set that was sort of supposed to be like the knight sets from the 80s, and man, I took a look at it. I thought about buying it, but it was like $500 or $400. That's insane. I can't afford that. And that's another reason why I think maybe Legos, obviously, it's not even I think, obviously it's, you know, there are adults who are able to do this because they have jobs and stuff. I mean, I can't imagine a parent, obviously they exist, but I can't imagine many parents going out and paying $400 or $500 for a castle Lego set for their kids. That's just insane. And here's another thing that I want to say on this channel right here is, if Lego ever sponsors this channel for whatever reason, cool, but that's not my goal. I'm not working towards that because I want to be able to tell you guys exactly how I feel about a set without having to worry about somebody watching over my shoulder and telling me what I can and can't say. Screw that. That's part of the reason why I really just want to build sets that I pay for. And if they happen to sponsor, I will still pay for a set. And then the free set, or whatever, whichever, I give away the free set and I build the one I buy, or I give the one I buy away and build the free set. Either way, part of my channel is to have integrity and, you know, to have a channel that has integrity and is transparent and open to you guys, to never make you guys feel or think that I'm just trying to sell you stuff. That's not it at all. I'm like a real fan, and I love this stuff, and yeah, I never want to have anybody think or feel that I'm just here trying to rip you guys off or anything like that. That's not the point at all. I'll happily, but with that said, that also means that I'm not going to have a billion Lego sets in the background, and you know, that's just not, I don't have the space for it, nor do I don't like all the Lego sets. I'm not a big fan of every pop culture thing, you know what I mean? So, and also right now, I know I say I'm trying to limit the edits, but the camera I'm shooting on is a Canon M50 Mark II, so it has a 30-minute filming limit. So once it hits 30 minutes, it'll stop, and then I'll have to restart. So forgive me. Hopefully, eventually, I can upgrade to a better camera. But until then, we're going to work with what we got. And that's a whole other thing, too, is I was researching about starting a YouTube channel, and I'm sitting there going, oh, man, I got to get all this cool gear. I got to buy this expensive camera. No, man. If you have an iPhone, do it on your iPhone. Who cares? That's what's really crazy about this day and age, is that you have a studio in your pocket, and you know, you really have no excuse not to film. That's why I'm filming, because for years I was sitting there going, oh, I gotta have a perfect setup, I gotta have this and that, and you know, it's the perfectionist in me. It's maybe it's also just being scared and not wanting to face the music and just film. So I hide it. I hide behind gear. Like, oh, I have to have the perfect gear. Who cares? People film amazing things on their iPhones or their Galaxies or their Androids, whatever. I have an iPhone, so that's what I use, but really there's no excuse not to film if you want to. And so, yeah, I'm doing it. And hopefully over time, I get to improve the quality of the videos. And yeah. Okay. So let's try, oh, these are new. This is cool. Like this, like an ovalish 2x1. I've never seen that before. Gray. It's also kind of dark in here, man. It's a little dark in here for me, but this is my studio setup, so gotta work with what I got. Yeah, the part of not editing. Oh, this is gnarly. Look, they have these. So they've always had these little flush pieces, but now they've got it where it's not the clip, it's the male part. That's gnarly. Yeah, I've been away from Lego for so long, it's like I don't know, like, what new pieces there are anymore. Oh, cool. This is for his head. So this is, this is essentially what his head is going to connect to, if I had to guess. Cool. Okay. And don't forgive me, I'm just looking at the camera right now a lot because I know that the camera's about to stop, so I don't want to, you know, miss out on anything. You guys didn't miss out on anything. So yeah, anyway, this is the part I just built. And then so now this piece, I guess, goes in here. Ah, I see. So this connects to this right here. Cool. So that's where his head's gonna go, I'm guessing. This is pretty darn cool, man. I really miss building Lego. I'd be lying if I said I didn't or hadn't built a Lego set in years. I put together the bonsai as well as the orchid. So I have the orchid in my bathroom, and the bonsai is up there on my display. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Bag number 2. Ah, I see. Five by 1? Gotcha. 3 by 2? Okay. And obviously, these are things I'll learn more as I go. When I was a kid, it was just, you know, you're just putting together Lego. You're not thinking what they're called or whatever. You just look at the picture, right? So that's one. And we're building another. Maybe I gotta... No. This works. Who knows? I'll figure out a better setup as I go. But again, guys, it's whether you're here just because you want to see someone building Optimus Prime, or you're I'm definitely not a channel on how to do a YouTube channel. That's definitely not what I'm doing. There's plenty of channels that can help do that, and maybe in the future I can recommend where to go to. Oh yeah, so this is the top, so we're putting this together. So it's not flat like that, so it'll fit the matrix. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this is going to go in flush with this. Yep. Yeah, and then the chest is out like that. I was wondering, it's not flat. And then, wait a minute. Okay, so then there's this piece. Ah, so 2 more swivel pieces. One goes here, onto here, and another one right here, onto here. Great. And it's highlighted here. Ah, I see. So there's these pieces. These are new to me too. Like flush, and then it has the male parts. So that one like that. Yeah, looks like it. It's just fascinating to me, man. It's so cool. Like somebody engineered this. I wonder how that works. That'd be cool to find out. Like if they're building an Optimus Prime, and there are pieces that they don't have, how do they get that? Do they have Oh yeah. Do they have a thing where they can just get it built real fast? Ah, yeah, see, now it's at an angle, not just flush. That way it fits the matrix of leadership and gives it kind of like texture, and it's not just flat. Because the toy is flat. But that's cool, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if channels showed in detail, but they're, you know, maybe a lot of the channels, they're just trying to pump out a lot of stuff real quick for people who don't want to sit here all day and watch, but I'm making mine. Long form, baby. Oh yeah, that's cool. I also didn't realize this is on a pivot, so his head can move up and down. That's sick. Dude, I'm super excited about this. That's cool. Okay. On to the next. So here, I didn't put that on properly. Okay, now it's on properly. Now we put this flush mount. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Boom, and it didn't even go on. Okay. Looking clean. Oh man, just wait till I get Optimus's head in. Okay. Now we're making his truck lights. So one, put on the yellow. I can't wait to build Soundwave too, by the way. I know I'm jumping the gun here, but obviously Optimus came out first, and so that's what's interesting to me too, is that so Optimus came out first, right? Of course, because Optimus is the face of the Transformers franchise, and you know, maybe some people argue it's not Optimus, it's Megatron, but ultimately I think it's Optimus. He's the face of the franchise, and so of course Lego is going to make him first, but subsequently they're going to improve it, and then so maybe in the future there will be an Optimus Prime 2.0, right, where he's improved. I mean, you see that with, I want to say it's the Masterpiece Collection, and so of course they're going to continue to improve. And let's see, can't tell if that's, so let's see here. I know for a fact that's there. Yep. Sick. Just coming along, you guys. This is really cool. I'm super excited. I've held off on building this thing for so long, but now that I'm doing it, I can't really explain to you how excited I am. And then here, look at this moving part here. Like, this is for his arm. That's cool. And then obviously the smokestack is gonna go there. Oh man, I'm just realizing now. See, I'm so excited to build that I'm not realizing that they've put little tidbits in here. The original Generation 1 Optimus Prime toy was released in 1984 in the US. The design of the toy itself was originally named Battle Convoy. 1984, Optimus Prime came out. The toys are from a Japanese toy line that were combined into maybe it's a Diaclone and then different ones. But anyways, this is the toy that was called Battle Convoy, and then it came over here and Hasbro rebranded it as Transformers and named him Optimus Prime, and the rest is history. Again, this is a reissue, not the original. Okay, anyway, this is what we've got so far. So he's got his truck lights and the chest opens up, which is freaking cool to reveal the matrix of leadership. This is his head joint where it will attach to, and then these are his arms that swivel in and out. This is cool, man. Again, this is my first Lego build video, so please forgive. It's also long form if you're just joining in. Why am I talking like this is like a TV channel where you flip the channel? Anyway, cool. Now we're moving on to the next part. Something other than red. It'll start to be really cool to combine the navy blue of Optimas Prime with the red and his gray. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Again, I'm a few years late, but that's okay. This is not in a race to try to like be the first to have something. I just want to buy sets that I love and really want and work hard for. Okay. And this. Cool. I'm really trying to keep the instruction manual in good condition. Don't know what part this is. Maybe this is his torso so he can rotate, is what I'm guessing. If you can't already tell, I didn't do any research ahead. Like I said, I watched videos of people building it, but I don't remember. And a lot of them, they fast forward it or they jump through and, you know, it's already built. I'm not doing that. I'm doing long form. I want you guys to see the whole freaking thing. Come along for the ride, man. Or not. That's okay too. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I haven't eaten yet. I'm the type of dude, like, once I set my mind on something, I do it. Like, I don't think about eating. I just want to do it and get it done because I'm hooked. Ooh, I should have like a towel. I'm gonna use my shirt right now, but to wipe down some of these pieces so it's not all filled with my fingerprints and all cruddy. This is new too. I haven't seen this piece before. Side piece. Okay, so set that aside for now. And move on to the next piece. Okay. Keep all this together. Trying to get the ASMR as best as I can. The page flipping. Get the page flipping, but also the sound of the Legos coming together. Sorry for the... Okay. Also very, again, not diagnosed or anything, but OCD. I want things to be perfectly straight if they're supposed to be. It bugs me if the Lego's out of alignment. And then later when you put it together, it'll be hard to shift it back. Okay. Nope. This is the 1x1. Oh no, that's not right. Why don't you follow instructions, Paul? this off. This goes on to the 1x2. Now that I learned what these how to say these pieces, now I'm just saying it. But yeah, man, this is my point. I'm having so much fun doing this, and if you're able to and can afford to, and don't knock it until you do it. I'm trying to talk to you guys while also trying to build this funky. Okay, now that's a line, see? Got it. And then, yes, then combine two of these, boom, boom, and then that goes across. Got it. Okay. But yeah, if you're itching to and you can afford to, do it. It's so much fun and it's worth it, and you know, it's a good display piece, and maybe it's a you know, like a point of interest in your home. I can't even think of the term, but it's something that, you know, will strike a conversation. Maybe people think you're a nerd or whatever. That's fine. And at the end of the day, I mean, if these people judge you for that and don't want to talk to you or be your friend or whatever, then that's a valuable lesson that you learned. This is someone that you perhaps shouldn't be friends with anyway, because they don't understand you and respect your interests. See, like this on the instruction manual, it looks black to me, but it's brown. So, okay. See, there I go again, jumping the gun. So this goes in first, and then this keeps it in. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oof. Clearly, Paul is hungry. And so after finishing bag 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna call it a day and go eat. Maybe play some Mario Kart too. Yeah, man. Growing up, you know, you fall into society's expectations, and not that that's always a bad thing, but you forget who you are. And I don't want to forget who I am. I grew up loving Lego, and I'm not ashamed of it. I've always displayed my Lego and my toys or whatever. And, you know, some people, they're not down with that. Some people, you know, don't want to be down with that. And that's okay. Then that's not your tribe, you know? But people who are and don't judge you, either they don't have to be into it, but if they don't judge you for it, then you know they're cool people, because they don't judge you for your interests, and you shouldn't judge them for their interests, right? Okay, so this is like a specialty piece, or maybe it's from Technic. Technic wasn't something that I played growing up. Okay, that was more like adult for me, but now as an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, this is torso for sure. That's what it has to be. Okay, let's back here. Boy. What am I building here? So, this thing, and then this? Yeah. Is this what they use? I think, if I remember correctly, this is what they use for the gold bars. Or it looks like it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me down in the comments below. Like so many interesting new pieces, man, that I don't recognize. Okay. Man, it's like working at Lego. That's another one of those things where it's like, oh man, if life didn't take me where it took me, that'd be cool. I'd also really like, and this kind of speaks to maybe my interest, right, is that I work in the film industry. I'm an actor. And if I wasn't an actor, what would I want to do? I'd still want to be in the film industry. I'd want to make miniatures that you get to blow up. I think that would be so freaking cool. Like in a, you know, like in a Christopher Nolan film. Or back in the days, like Army of Darkness or Star Wars. I also have Lego Star Wars too, by the way. Or Star Wars Lego, the original when they first came out. Okay, I am not paying attention. 2 of these. Thanks again for joining me on this, if you're still here. If I haven't bored you yet and you're gone. And if you stuck along and have been watching, I appreciate you very much. Aha, okay. And then just put these on. Dude, I need to eat. Because that doesn't sound appealing on camera. But whatevs. Okay. Yep. Oh, wait. Is that right? Yeah. So how come... Ah, I see. I was about to put it here. Nope. It goes right here. Gotcha. Cool. Oh, yeah. This helps his torso rotate. Heck yeah. It's so cool, y'all. Into the third hole. Oh, yeah. There we go. Pretty cool. Alright, on to bag number 3, the final bag of today's video. Again, got some extra pieces. Put those aside. Add them to my make sure my pieces are stuck in there. Throw this on the ground. Yeah, I used to fret over like having a perfect video and all that. And you know, maybe one day once I get the hang of this more, there will be more perfect videos. Ooh, and also the tires. Yeah. So we're gonna need 2 of these. Awesome. So this is gonna be his hip I'm guessing. Put this closer up here. No, I don't want to pull focus on the build. Okay, cool. Let's see. Ooh, these are cool colors, like aqua, baby bluish. And then, sorry guys, they're doing the lawn, or they're doing the lawn at our place here. So if that picks it up, then I apologize. But the show must go on. Before like I was saying, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's loud, and it's gonna pick it up. Sorry, that's the nature of the beast. Because unfortunately, I don't have a studio or anything like that. This is in my home that I'm building this. Maybe one day if the channel gets big enough, I'll give you a tour of my studio. It's where I tape or film my auditions as an actor. But it's also where I build Legos, apparently. So yeah, you know, I want to get to know you guys and tell me what your interests are. If you've considered getting back into Lego and you haven't, why not? Is it financial reasons? That'd be cool too, man, to do giveaways for folks who can't afford Lego. Not just kids. Kids would obviously is great, but if you can help out fellow Lego enthusiasts get back into it, then this is all worth it, you know what I mean? I want to encourage you guys to follow your interests. Do it. Don't let anybody stop you. Oh, here it is. But yeah, do it. Don't let your spouse stop you. Don't let your kids stop you. Don't let your friends stop you. Don't let your boss stop you. Just do it. Yep, that's right. Yeah. This is his hip. Nope. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man, I don't want to speed through this. I want you guys to be able to enjoy this. Like, what was cool? I mean, watching videos of Lego reviewers is cool, but... And maybe I didn't do enough research and see that there are channels that do the full build. Uh-oh. I didn't do something right here. See? Busy yipping and yapping, dude. I'm missing a red piece? Uh-huh. That makes sense now. See, there's like red flags. This is freaking cool. I wish I had this when I was a kid. Oh. Oop. Oh, dang, that's so cool. I remember back when I was a kid, you'd have to pick it with your nails. Yes, so this goes here. This deal goes here. But this goes here. I was wondering why there was an empty space there. That didn't make sense. Apologies for the... Again, apologies for the leaf blower going, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah, this goes here. Yep, looks right to me. Another 1x1. So if I needed, I could have taken it from this side. I just didn't see it in there. But luckily, we figured that out. It was a blue translucent piece. Okay. Cool. Now, more of these, huh? Oh, these are the doubles. Gotcha. Ooh, that's cool. So this is his thigh, or his, yeah, his thigh. Did that wrong. Yeah, this is really loud. Hopefully it won't last too long. But we're gonna plow through it. This is supposed to be a long form video. We're gonna roll with the punches. Cool. This is what I got so far. So this will be his leg. We'll see. I really should get like a towel here so I can wipe this off. Sick. I also have built Gundam models. That would be really tedious because there's a lot of cutting and stuff so you'd have to zoom in, and there are guys who do that who are really good, who do super custom stuff, and so, you know, I find myself feeling like, oh well, they do it really cool and they do these, you know, so I can't do that. But maybe eventually I'll get around to doing that. But they do such cool work. They do painting. They do like airbrushing, and you know, you can't keep up with that. There's just guys who are so good, girls who are so good at it, and if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses on that, you're never gonna get around to doing anything. But Lego's a nice compromise because it's already pre-designed for you, so you don't have to worry about that part of it. Yeah, see, that's his leg. That's sick. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing over and over. Okay, I think this is the part where the sticker is backwards, or it's upside down, so I gotta make sure I do this right. Like on the box, I don't have the box here with me. It's one way, but it's actually supposed to be another way. So I'll wait. I'm gonna hold off on putting the sticker because it's like I forget if it's supposed to be like this or if it's actually like this. And I think it's supposed to be like this because in the book it says this, but on the picture it's wrong. So I'm gonna hold off on that for now, and that got my skin. Cool. And then, bada bing. Oh, I wonder if these are the wheels they also use for the F1 cars. Okay. Tire, doesn't matter which. Nope. So put the tire in, and then the hubcap on. So this is interesting, right? Like they decided to print this on, and there's no sticker. I wonder what makes them do stickers for some parts and then not for others, because the printing on is it better? You guys tell me down in the comments, huh? Is it better to have it printed on the Lego or as a sticker? Because I'm worried with a sticker, I'm not going to put it on straight. It's like, that's always like a thing that bugged me when I was a kid. Like if you put something on and it's not straight, and you're just like, oh man, I screwed that up. Cool. It looks like it's his left thigh. In the instruction manual, there's like a bunch of stuff I've never seen before. It's like, it says click, 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 clack, cat, cat, cat. So, gotta pay attention here. So maybe I won't be saying a lot to you guys, just so I can make sure I don't screw something up. What is this? Is it this thing? Yeah. Okay. Oof, that kind of hurt my finger. Okay. Okay. Just to get you up to speed here, just click this on. This is the thigh, or his thigh, maybe that's the... Okay, this is might be his right thigh. I said left earlier, but it's gonna have to go into the joint, right? So if that's the case, then this would be on his right side. Okay. And I was totally wrong, it's his left side. So they're showing me the instruction here. Make sure that, so they're saying this isn't, so because this kind of looks like it wants to be the front, but it's not, it's actually the back. So this is the front. And then so click this. Oh, I see. Cool. So that's it for now. Not it, but that's what we've got so far. So I can't display this cool anymore. I gotta lay this down. Okay, now we're gonna do the right side. So get to do this all over again. Yeah, there's something calming about putting together Lego. Yes, you're not fully doing it yourself. It's, you know, pieces that are already kind of set. But so is Gunpla, right? Gunpla, unless you customize it, it's already predetermined, I guess, if that's the right term. So it's just the fun of building it, man. And again, I encourage any Lego fan to get out there and do it. Any Transformer, this is totally cool. Like, you get this really cool display piece, and you get to build it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask down below, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you might have. Obviously, I'm still a new content creator, so I don't know who would be asking any questions just yet, but if you do, feel free. Okay. So let's do this again, and not mess it up this time like I did earlier while talking to you guys. Okay. Okay. 1 by 1 brick over here. My OCD. Yes, we'll want that to be straight. Click that here. And then this here. Cool. Great. Now, there, there, another 1 by 1. Here, here. It's like, Paul, stop giving the play-by-play of every little thing. Maybe sometimes I just gotta get comfortable with silence, right? I think I'm one of those people who, when it's silent, I'm just like, I feel like I need to fill the silence. But no, sometimes it's okay to be quiet. There's a piece of dust there or something. I want that in the final piece, or the final product. Okay. Two of these. On either side of this. We're almost done, you guys, with bags 1, 2, and 3, and then we will continue with bags, I don't know what order, like 4, 5, 6 maybe? Again soon. But my attention span and patience is also, like I said, I have ADD, ADHD, not diagnosed, and so I'll need to pause just for myself, because you already heard my stomach grumbling. Yeah, that'd be cool to get a top-down shot, but then that also adds to more editing, right? Which is something I want to do very little of, because I just really want to record and chat and then put it out there. And move on. You know, a lot of people say, oh, for your YouTube channel to succeed, you have to put something out every week or something. That may be obviously true. There's people who have been doing this for much longer than I have. But at the same time, I also want to make sure I'm not... Oh, I think I left out that piece right there. Right. I think I just tore my thing a little bit, which bugs me, but yes, correct. Add this to this. Thank you again if you're still here and watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Cool. I get to do the tires again. Okay. Really cool. Just so you see. Okay. Now we're back to the clickety-clack stuff. So there's this piece, this, right. Just follow the instructions here, Paul. You know what? I don't think I did that either. What do you do if this is clipped in and... See, this is... Yeah. So let's try this again. So this was in here. And I was supposed to put this in with it. Aha. Okay. Just... There we go. All right. I know what I'm doing. I know how to play with Lego. And then this goes into here. Okay. All right. You can't see it, but it was a piece inside that I forgot to put in. Or not forgot, I just totally didn't put in. And then now... Click. Click. It's really cool, man. Like, Legos have changed so much. Since I was a kid. Oh, that's cool because, oh man, I just realized, see? So this is the hip, so you can move his hips outward. So he's not just standing straight. There you go. That's what we got today. That's cool. And then because of these ball joints right here, his shin and his leg will be able to, or his knee joint will be able to bend. So I can't stand it up right now, but this is what we've got so far. Head will move up and down. Matrix of leadership will go in here. And yeah. Yeah, anyways, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.